Yo, walk one. Tish your boy, Jadon, Legendary. We have our first Grand Theft Auto photo session. This is the enhanced version of GTA with NaturalVision enhanced. So these graphics you're about to see are going to be absolutely stunning, and that's why I had to make our first GTA photo session happen. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell, show you people join Legendary Clan Sports and become legendary. I do all things photography and cinematics, real life, virtual, I said it backwards, and sometimes AI. We're only going to be using one character for this session, and that is my Xbox One OG character, Avery. Okay, because I have not remade the OG of 360 and the OG of PC yet, because I don't have that capability quite yet. I mean, technically I do, but it's going to take some time. With that being said, make sure you check out Instagram. That's where I post most of these photos, DeviantArt for the stuff that's just a little too much for Instagram, but never too much. Don't go over there expecting some madness. With that being said, let's get into it. Alrighty. Look at these graphics, man. This is not how GTA is supposed to look. Alright. Go ahead, customize this truck real quick. Now, the way I do photos over here on GTA is a lot different from Cyberpunk. Okay. Cyberpunk, I gotta do stuff, then take the pictures. With this, I have to do stuff, then take the picture? I guess it's not that different. Nah, the way it works, though, is a bit different. So, I want a good vehicle for the background. So, let's have this beautiful little K10 here. Okay. Keep it mostly stock, you know what I mean? Mostly stock, because that's how I like my vehicles looking. Keep the bumper on there and crap like that. Little sidestep never hurt. Roll cage? Nah, I want a roll cage. I thought it was going to be bed bars. Exhaust. Keep it simple, keep it clean, but I'd rather keep the dual chrome. Keep it old school, you know? The grill, will leave it just like that. The hood. I kind of forgot you could do that. Shoot, why not? I do have an extra bit of power on. I kind of forgot to reduce the power. Oh. Don't keep it just like that. Engine upgrade, transmission, though that doesn't really matter because we're not going to be able to see that, but more than likely we're going to have to do a lot of driving. So, we kind of want a bit of customization just to make sure the truck is nice and fast. Put off-road wheels. They keep it steelies, you know what I'm saying? Keep it with the steelies, keep it old school. So the way you do things here in good old GTA is you want to, you know, set up your character, their look and all that you might be going for, whatever that may be. Let's go with orange. A lot of good old Chevys came in orange. Actually, a lot of old cars came in orange. You want to set your stuff up like we're doing now. And you make them walk around. You do the pictures after everything else. Okay, park that in the water. Not too low. We don't want the truck to drown now. We just want it to be in the pictures, kind of, sort of, in the background of the picture, really. We don't want it to drown. That should be at about the oil pan, so we should be good. Or can sit the truck there and it... Oh, what? Why the fuck did she jump out? Just the bottom half was supposed to be, not the whole thing. Now she got sand on her and crap. Alright, so boom, we already got the fit. Now how we do things here in GTA, I mean, look at these dang graphics, man. Look at the cleanliness of the water. Okay, look at the cleanliness of the character. Now, regular GTA, your character don't be this clean. Now, I ain't gonna lie, she is a little rough in the face because I do have to remake her, and that's no easy job when you have zero reference outside of, you know, old memory because you've been playing the same character for the past 10 years. Literally. Now, that's not even a joke. Actually, no longer. Xbox One came out in 2014, so you've been playing the same character for the past 11 years. Okay? I can't remake my Xbox 360 character, and I can't remake my PC character. I ain't been playing them as long. But we always go with the OG, although she is missing all of her tattoos, because I don't remember what tattoo she had. I'm gonna check after this. So I can set her up, so I can finish the character up. Now, one issue we have is I'm stuck using this menu. Okay, this is simple menu, when normally I would be using menu. That has not been updated for enhanced, so I don't have that option. So I could have been remade the character properly and all her tattoos, and then all of the animations would have been easier too. But with this menu, I have to go to the animation menu, and then I gotta choose by searching. But if I search, I don't think I can put it in my favorites. So things take a bit longer here, but it's all good, you know what I mean? It still works nonetheless. As you saw in yesterday's photos of the week, we did have some GTA stuff. So it works. Not as easy, but it works. Alright. I mean, some simple standing poses, that's all about we looking for. And we're gonna have her in 3 different locations. We're only gonna be using, like I said, we're only gonna be using the OG because this is the only character I can remake at the moment. Only character I have the ability to remake, at least. Like, I know, I want standing, so we're gonna have to go with the... these joints right here. Not the best name ever, but they're simple standing poses. Most of them, at least. I don't know about all of them. Yeah, see. I know the code to recreate my PC character, but I don't know how to refine the character so that she doesn't look like, you know, someone's 45-year-old aunt, which is extremely accidentally easy to pull off in this game because for some reason Rockstar has our fairly young characters, I would say probably in their mid-20s to early 30s, with more wrinkles than most 40-year-olds. So you got to deal with that, but once you get past that part and you make your character look normal, you got it all done. Like, see how her lipstick is super dark and her eyeliner? That's not normal. She is normally like a bronzish color. And then her lips, she doesn't have lipstick at all. Or no, she does, but it's a light color. Problem is, I don't remember what the fuck code that is. It's a lot of bullcrap that goes into making GTA characters. You ever wanted to know how to make a great looking GTA character? Shoot, spend the next 2-3 hours working on them, maybe days, because it just doesn't happen in one go. GTA characters without refinement are fucking atrocious. Another problem I'm gonna have to deal with is this mod menu, the simple mod menu, has issues, which we may or may not see. Hopefully we will not see. I'm very disappointed to sit here and do all this work just to, you know, her face is deformed. It happens a lot with this mod menu. I don't know why. So boom, that's pose number 2. And let's go with one more. We're just gonna do a bunch of stuff to see which ones I like the most. I hear fucking buzzing. Bugs in this game sound goofy. They don't even sound like a bug, sound like a trumpet from an old cartoon. Ooh, shoot, they're on. Forgot about that. But this is why your boy hasn't done GTA photos in forever. This is also why I haven't done a GTA photo session yet until now. Because they said that they were bringing enhanced out. And I was like, okay, let me wait then. But then the folks over at NaturalVision made the enhanced NaturalVision masterpiece. And that's why my game looks absolutely incredible. Okay, GTA Enhanced looks good, don't get me wrong. They did a good job. But it don't look like this. This is the first time I've ever seen GTA look near photorealistic. Or dang near photorealistic, honestly. I can't even say near. This is close. This is breaching cyberpunk territory. Or sitting right next to it. Only downside, of course, is because the characters are much older. When it comes to when it comes to older games, you know, you can only make the character look so real. I mean, she looks great though for a GTA character, so I can't fault that. But Cyberpunk, you know, it's a 2020 game, so naturally the characters are a lot less polygonal, much more real looking. Is that a Scottish flag? Whoa, what's going on with that, man? You hear him? Some of these NPCs be having stories of their own. He's like, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. That's not a good talk right there. No, actually, you know what? Let me keep her mostly on the beach because I forgot I just did some. Oh, my bad, sir. I just did some GTA beach joints. So let me not make them look too much the same. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back on the beach here. This very powerful little truck here. Truck got big boy horses, big block power. Little body, big engine. I'm driving the crap out of this joint, man. If you didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Your boy used to be baby driver in this game, man. Was the best driver ever, though I didn't lose races. You know what I'm saying? We lose races. Where the fuck they do that at? You know what I'm saying? You see how I'm hitting it? Come on, man. Oh, hit that. Oh! I almost had that. I almost had it. Dang, that was about to be nasty. We just out here whipping, though. You know what I'm saying? I was baby driver back in the day. I couldn't be seen. You know what I mean? Every race I did, first place. And if not first place. You know what I'm saying? I never got anything less. Come on, man. I'm out here, baby. I'm out here, baby driver in the building. See, I just... Ooh! Ooh! They couldn't see me. Let me get in a race right now. I'm gonna get fucking dusted. What you just saw right there was a display of free driving. That's where you don't actually have to follow a course or a road. Anybody can do what I just did with a little bit of practice. Let me get in an actual race. I'm gonna get fucking dusted. Now let's just have some simple walkings, you know what I mean? Just some simple walking. Look at these fucking graphics, dude. Now for y'all, it might be a tiny bit framey because I am playing at maximum graphics. You know, this is all about the photos, of course, more than it is the actual gameplay. Though a lot of people understand that, so that's not really ever something I ever have to say. Actually, ever. This is just for the newer people who might be checking this out. This is more about what we create within the process of fucking I ain't got no gun. I was about to go hunting for a second. I would love to do a Red Dead photo session, but I need to get actual Red Dead. I have just Red Dead Online. Ooh. Okay, let me go back over to the houses. Like, it's getting kind of ugly. I didn't realize we were getting away from the houses here. Dang. GTA NPCs be having the most random arguments. They have a spot like this in Enzoy. Because Enzoy is the new hotness for my photos, I always think of Enzoy whenever I see this. With as long as GTA been out. I'm gonna do another Enzoy photo session one of these days too. I'm just trying to learn the game more. So, you know, when we do the photos... And I'm trying to add more poses, so when we do the photos, I'm not lost. Don't know what the heck is going on half the time. And y'all just, it's just a photo session of me trying to figure things out right then and there instead of already knowing. I want to get into one of these houses. I like that peach one right there. And nobody's in it. It actually looks... No, this house. This house looks very similar to the house that my character has on Enzoy. Problem is, how do I get in? I gotta break into this person's house real quick. Dang it, I was hoping she wouldn't fully jump over. What? I was hoping she wouldn't fully jump over. These graphics is astounding, dude. It don't even look like GTA, man. It don't look like GTA now one bit. Like I say, the only thing I need to do now is just refine her a little bit, but for the most part, she's looking mostly good too. Are we not even gonna see that bottom part, maybe? Or what if I put the... I need to use the truck and then I can despawn it. But we gotta get up there somehow. I could just turn on super jump. Actually, that'd be a better idea. But we don't see the truck. I want to see the truck there, of course. That is not a place you can park. That is a place for walking. Oh. Just saw it, but over there we go. Super jump. Get up there! What? I don't think you could go in. She was sliding up against a clear wall. Okay. I was wrong. You can get up there. You just have to make sure your aim is good. Dang it. How the heck? I'll say, does that open so we don't gotta jump again? Alright, I got it this time. I didn't realize the shoe was gonna have so much velocity in a regular jump. Oh goodness. This is what we can't be doing on Enzoy, you know what I mean? There we go. Alright. So we getting sceneries and setups. I want to go right here. Actually, this upper spot's not bad at all. Yeah, no, this'll work. Now I gotta remember where are... What's the dances? What did you just say? Am I the only one living? That reminds me of that time I heard somebody asking the genuine question of, do people move when you're not around? Like, how the fuck you think the world doing what the world is doing? You know what I'm saying? There wouldn't be wars if there was no movement until you showed up, because there's a lot of places you ain't never been before. That fool was dead serious too. Usually that's like a funny question that people ask for like goofy Vine videos. The only problem is that man wasn't making a Vine. He wasn't being very funny about it. What if you're like the only person, everybody's NPCs? It's like, you know, some of us when we play video games is for fun. Some of us are professionals. Some of y'all be actually living in this crap and you gotta take a break. I mean, you gotta take a break at some point. You feel what I'm saying? What's the dances? We don't want the nightclub dances because that's not gonna work clearly. In car, no, we definitely don't want that. Mini dance? Oh no, not a mini dance. That's a full-on dance. That one dance was a Korean-looking dance minus the swag. It might work. Not if she got a straight face though. Straight face dancing. Right, we would have to face. I don't know. I don't remember how to change the faces. I'm pretty sure that's something you can do, but I don't remember how. It's been a hot minute. I can't get over the fucking fact that this is GTA. You know what I mean? Soon, no. Soon, no. We'll get these graphics on non-GTA 5. You know what I'm saying? Will I be around? It depends. Depends. Hopefully by that point, well, not a hopefully, I'm working. By that point, I should be making some money. I ain't gonna really be worrying about it. I'm trying to bring y'all, you know, some real life Miami stuff. But, you know, I'm sure it'll be fun. Alright. Let's see. My problem is if I was to do pictures on GTA 6, it would have to be of the world. It wouldn't be able to be of the main character. That's somebody's actual face. I don't know about that one. What the fuck is that dance? That's the one I'm looking for. I use this one like crazy on my on the good mod menu. Don't get me wrong, simple trainer is cool, but Minyo has a lot more options. Problem is, ain't nobody updating it. Somebody made a part 2 of it and didn't do much of nothing with it. Now he on like the chats and crap telling people, well, I can't do this by myself and stuff like that. Like, what, didn't you do it by yourself in the first place? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But, you know what I mean? I thought. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for actual pole dance. I'm looking for... Oh, I probably did it wrong. Cancel. Okay, I'm gonna use that for something else anyways. We should have about 10 for that one. Just got, I mean, you know what I mean? That menu was the heater, because then I won't have to remake none of my dang characters that are all on there. I would have to go back to the regular GTA 5 Legacy, though. That's not nearly as good looking. It ain't this. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? If we're gonna be doing a GTA session, it's gotta be straight heat like this. I make this truck launch. No burnout. Okay, the brakes do not work on this thing. As soon as I hit that gas, it's ready to go. It's ready to go. Okay, now I have to think of oh, you know what? I just got an idea. I don't know how crashing into a little Porsche gave me the idea, but okay, Okay, we did the beach scene because, you know, summer's coming. It's gonna be June, so expect to see a lot of fucking beach-themed photo sessions on various games. And whatever. Well, no. I'll have to wait till about August. August is when we start getting heavy rainstorms here, so I can start showing y'all some more real-life stuff. Crazy lightning storms and crap like that, hopefully. You know, I live in a desert after all, so lightning storms aren't guaranteed, but if so, that would be great to show y'all. Alright. Well, let's go somewhere where there's a bit of snow. Okay, let's change up the fit real quick. We're going somewhere with a bit of snow. I'm thinking more of a pinup look. Oh, I'm really hoping her face isn't going to be glitched out when we get... Matter of fact, let's not even waste time. Let's see right now. So this is how we do stuff. You go to Rockstar Editor. Okay. I've got a bunch of old clips I forgot to delete. Oh yeah, those are from the photos we just posted. Okay. Please. No face errors. Okay. Ah. God dog, man. It doesn't seem that bad, but her mouth is just open. I don't know why that happens though. And it only happens with this boo-boo head menu. That's the problem. Might be able to make it work though, because it's not like bad, but it ain't great, but it ain't bad. So this is how you do it. I mean, once you get to this part, boom. The photos you're creating now. Of course, we need some depth of field though. Can't just have the whole joint out and about. I need whoever made that clean skin mod though to make that for enhanced on my character, so I can remove the wrinkles on the hands. Like I said, these characters are supposed to be like in their dang 20s, late 20s maybe, at best, and for some reason they wrinkly as fuck. I'm sure if I'm remembering correctly, you can add more if you just want to make your character look older, but the default shouldn't still be, you know, 45-year-old with 45-year-old wrinkles. Or worse if you make a mistake, okay? Can't really tell right there. Problem is that's just one part. Right there, it just looks like she just has her mouth kind of slightly open. But sometimes it's a lot worse than that. I'm doing these in 1080p at the moment. But in the future, we'll definitely be moving these up to whatever my computer can handle. I kind of forgot that I'm on a 4K screen, so I tend to do most of my photos in 4K, but I kind of forgot. I tend to forget that not everybody is rolling 4K monitors, so doing every photo in 4K is not necessary all the time. I'm still going to do it, of course, because, you know, that's just the level of quality I would rather be at. But I kind of realize that I shouldn't be in a rush to do every dang little thing in 4K. Most people are not rocking 4K screens. It's a slight... Where's her truck at? It looked like it's drowning, but luckily it was not. You can kind of tell from certain angles. Mouth is properly open. Problem is I have no clue how to fix that. Somebody said it was when the values of your character's face are not at 0. Problem is I don't know what that means on this mod menu because things are a lot more split up and different than the menu I normally use, menu. I don't really know how to fix that. Okay, let's not use too many of those because we're only doing 10 as per usual. Typically I take more than 10 pictures and then I'll delete whichever ones I don't really care for. Back in the day though, I used to overdo it. Yeah, okay, see now it's even worse here. She look crazy, she look ridiculous. Teeth as long as fucking nasty looking. Okay, we got the 3. No, we don't need no more of that one. Let's move on to the walking. I'm gonna try to figure it out after this though. This menu has a bit of issues, so it's more than likely gonna crash once I try to go back to story mode. Yeah, see. It messes with their teeth. As you can see, her fucking teeth are gargantuan. Obviously, that's not gonna work for a photo. Look at the quality though, man. Ah, no, boy. So now where I would normally get a good zoom in, can't really do that for dang mouth. I mean, I kind of can, but you can very clearly tell that there's some issues going. Oh, why is this inverted? A lot harder to move. We'll keep the distance. I got ways of hiding it because it used to be a problem back in the day with this menu. When I got my hands on menu though, it was no longer a problem. It's easy to hide, but you know, sometimes you would like to get close-ups of your character. Kind of hard to do when they have a mouthful of gargantuan teeth and their face is elongated for no dang reason. Outside of you know, busted GTA. The main thing though when it comes to GTA that I'm gonna have to look forward to will probably be online. I'm gonna mess around with offline, of course. But mostly, like I said, for scenery purposes. I'm not really big on doing photos of characters who have people's actual faces. I've done a few in the past on accident, not really realizing it. Like with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War with the one character, Park, I'm pretty sure her name was. I had no clue that that was an actual character at first because for the longest time, they didn't do that. They did it with very few characters, and I think that started with Modern Warfare 2019. Problem is, I didn't play 2019 much, and the only character I knew that they did that with was the big guy they used for Season 6, Lurch, that big fool. And then, the one character that everybody and their mother loved, she was based off of, I forgot her name. I think her name was Alex something. She was an actual person, so I knew them two. But you couldn't even really do photos like that in Modern Warfare, so I didn't really care. I did mostly scenery stuff in Modern Warfare, so it didn't mean no thing to me. But when Cold War dropped, I figured it was the same until there's a dude on YouTube that that uploads the behind the scenes of those Call of Duties all the dang time. So with that one, I found out that oh, that's an actual person. Then the Harley Quinn skin on Fortnite. I was doing pictures with that character in that Ferrari they had added some time back. And it was at that moment I realized that they based that character's face off of I never know how to say her name. Margot Robbie? Margaret Robbie? I don't fucking... Whatever her name is, you know her name. Or maybe you don't, but you might recognize her face. I didn't realize that was based off of her too until years later. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at the character because we was getting ready to play. I'm like, wait, this is somebody's actual fucking face. Is this Margaret? I'm pretty sure it's Margot. I don't be paying attention to what actors' names are because I don't give a crap. But I'm pretty sure that's her name. I was like, I ain't know. I'm like, well, shoot, would you look at that? This is a real person, and this is a real person. Alright. Let's go with the house now. Actually, wait a minute. Wait, why do I have two of these? Is that an accidental? What is this one? Nah, I mean, whether it's normal scenery or not, to me, it's just kind of a little strange. Because that is someone's actual face. I'm sure most people are probably like, it's not that bad. Which it probably really isn't. But it just kind of seems strange to me. Like that's somebody's actual face. But then again, at the same time, for all I fucking know, I could have used what I thought was a fictional character and turned out they not. I might have accidentally did that more than I realized. But this was just going back and forth. Back it up, then back it up. For all I know, I could have did that more times than I realized. It did start with that character. I didn't think it was her actual face because I didn't watch the movie, so I didn't know. I seen the trailers and all that, but I don't watch movies. So I would have never figured that that was her face. Time I really watch movies is with his old school joints. Terminators, 80s. My movies are 90s, 90s hood movies, a couple of more modern ones. Sci-fi movies from like the 80s. Typically The Thing, that's the greatest movie of all time. I don't care what nobody say. You know, that right there would be a great shot, but her fucking mouth is weird, so I can't really do nothing about that, you know what I mean? Because whatever the fuck that glitch is, I might have to do some editing, maybe attempt something. I don't know. Maybe use the pictures I took yesterday and then try to paste her lips from those pictures onto this one. It might work on actually. It might work. I might try, because that look ridiculous. A lot of good images we could be getting that we can't because her dang mouth is weird. I hate that that happens too, because I have no clue how to fix it. Let's go with this one. I'm gonna try to figure it out after this though. I don't know if it's like the glasses or what. I think last time, I think when I did though, I just put everything down to 0. So I'm gonna try that again. I put everything at 0. So try it again and see if it worked. Yeah, see, it's like that for each and every single one. It's a little harder to tell in that one, kind of, sort of, though. So with that one, though, with GTA 6, we definitely gonna be waiting for online, pretty much. Waiting for online. That's kind of what everybody's looking for to do anyways. I'm sure they'll have it where story is the main thing first. And then online drops, because they want people to at least take the time to, you know, get used to the story. I think the trailers is really just them showing off the capabilities that you will have with online. With the various characters and the wide variety of body types for all of the characters, both male and female. And then Rockstar was not, they were not shy on showing off the fact that there will be physics. Okay, they weren't shy on that. I'm sure most people noticed that in that dang trailer. I mean, they didn't try to hide it. Kind of put it out there, let you know basically. Like, hey, this is how your character's going to be able to be built. Why is the dang cursor there? Okay, it's not showing up a picture, so it's all good. Not shy on that. They were not shy on that at all. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of that. But I would rather do my own custom character than, you know, someone's actual face. That is, what's her name? Manny L. Perez, I think her name is. That's an actress. That's who plays Lucia. That's somebody's face. Very gorgeous lady. Shoot, I ain't gonna sit there in front. I see why Rockstar was like, hey, you want to play a character? We're about to do our first main female character. My thing is, though, is she gonna be ready for the amount of, you know what I mean, creeping creepers that's gonna be sending her crazy messages? Okay. Because you know it's gonna happen. I mean, look how crazy everybody named Mama was going for the lady that played the main villain in Modern Warfare 2022. Okay. The cartel leader. Everybody named Mama was losing their mind over her. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be able to handle that. You gotta be able to handle that heat that's gonna be coming through. Cause you already know people gonna be doing some wildness. Unless Rockstar is like, forget it, let's just, for the people who want to play offline, they'll play offline. For the people who want to play online, they'll play online. And they don't do offline first, then online, like they did back in the day with GTA 5. I'm pretty sure with GTA 5 it was because that game on 360 and PS4 was pretty much uncompleted. So they just wanted to get it out. Or no, not that they wanted to get it out, but they just wanted to sure that everything was on and popping. Because remember when GTA 5 had online had first dropped, it was about as bare bones as it got. Then it came back afterwards a bit more refined. They probably won't have to do that this time around. I mean, after all, we've been fucking playing GTA 5 for who knows how long now. I'm sure GTA 6 was done some time ago. They're just making so much fucking money off of 5 that they really don't have to release it yet. They ain't gotta release 6 yet because 5 is still making them a ton of money. People still buying shark cars. It's insane. Okay, I'm sure GTA 6 been done. Dude, for all we know, they could be working on 7 already. They're like, hey, people still buying shark cars. So let's keep this ball rolling just a little longer. It's a well-oiled machine. Let's not, let's keep it oiled up. And that sounds kind of crazy. Let's keep the gears nice and healthy. Okay. She looks stupid with her dang mouth like that. We gotta go to different angles and crap. See, if you go from the side, it doesn't look as ridiculous. It just looks like her mouth is open a little. With that dang glitch, it looked awful. Look nasty. I still don't know why that's clean right there. The graphics is stupendous, man. I'm gonna try to fix this now. We had a full 10, so I'm gonna try to fix it so her face doesn't be busted and we can see actual clear photos of her dang face. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they probably working on fucking Red Dead 3 right now. 6 been done and ready to go. It's just they're making so much money off of 5 they don't have to end it yet. Which, I mean, shoot, don't. I guess keep refining it then, if anything. Maybe there's some more tweaks and changes that they could make, refine it a little bit more or even more. Because people gonna play 5. People gonna play 5. They gonna keep buying shark cars. I mean, simple. Alrighty, let's see. What's another idea? Well, number one, let's spawn our character back in. We on Franklin. That haircut. That is a hideous haircut. Lamar was not wrong. That is a busted haircut. I mean, I can't really talk too much at the moment. My hair look crazy because I'm trying to let it grow out so it's in the what you would call the ugly phase. It's not quite an afro, but it ain't low cut either. I'm trying to grow my hair out again, see if I can make it, see if I could get it back to where it once was. My hair used to be decently long, about my shoulders. When it would be like freshly wet. Of course, once it would cool off, I had a nice little afro. I'm saying it wasn't no 1970s, but it could have got there. But then I got lazy. Man, shoot, dude, I don't feel like doing this no more. Then I tried to get some dreads, but then I realized that actually takes way more caring process than I realized. So then I just cut it off. Alright, let me just shave my hair then. I didn't realize dreads actually requires quite a bit of care. Okay. Mine were not healthy. I'm like, let me go ahead, shave these joints up off my dang head. Right there. Okay, so they say everything should be at 0. Problem is, I don't really know what the fuck that means. So I'm thinking that means the facial features, but then that means she will look less of how she's supposed to. But let's test it out. Let's just test it out. I mean, she's not gonna look vastly different. She's just not gonna look completely the same. Like how wide open her eyes are now. Wait, what? Oh, I messed up. You see, her chin is fucking tiny now. But if that's what's causing the issues, I think, I don't know. But usually when you're doing pictures of your character, you kind of want to be able to see the person, the character's face. Taking pictures of your character and then never seeing their face is kind of Like, okay. Let's go ahead and test that out real quick. And if that's what's causing the issues, then it'll have to be. I mean, she still look the same, kind of, sort of. It's just her eyes are way wider open than they should be. Let's save that one. Let's do another one. Her eyes lower where they're about where they're supposed to be. This is what makes it tough though with this, is because this is not normally how I make this character. Everybody who plays GTA know that, you know, when you're creating your character, the menu don't look any dang thing like this, nor does it work quite like this. So it's already a struggle enough trying to recreate the character without no proper sight of what the heck he's supposed to be doing. And now you got a dang weird glitch that you gotta figure out. Alright, so boom. Test these out real quick. Oops. I'm trying to look at the store. I can't go into the store on this account. I'm banned. Fine, anyways. I don't play online. That happened like 6 years ago, though. That's not something that's new. This is this was my old GTA account from like 2017, 2018 when I first moved over to PC. Okay, so no, whatever that issue is has nothing to do with the actual joints. I don't know what the heck it could be then. I'm not about to do a bunch of pictures where you never see her face directly though. That's stupid. Her eyes are all weird and close up. I didn't notice that because she had sunglasses on. So what happens is their eyes get in closer, which is not supposed to happen because that's not a normal option you can choose in GTA. And then their face gets longer, which is also not supposed to happen because that's also something you can't do. What makes the character look pretty dang terrible. Problem is, I don't know how to fix that crap. So, you know, I'll figure it out. Alrighty, I have figured it out. So, what I'm gonna do here is, as you can see, her face is normal. Her eyes are not close together. Her mouth is normal. Her dang face isn't elongated. I actually did a pretty decent job remaking her. Ain't gonna lie, pretty decent job remaking her. So boom, I fixed it. We're gonna go back, okay, and I'm gonna show y'all how I did it, just in case you're stuck using the simple menu. I mean, not like I said, not that the simple menu is bad. It's just not menu, you know. At least to me. I'm sure there's a lot of people who prefer simple. If you do, then you know what I mean. I figured it out. Okie dokie. So here we go. Model spawning. This is also be for people who want to mess around with this themselves. Okay, and you switch it, you go over to spawn MP, slide over to free mode, scroll down. Well, this is if you already have a character saved. If you don't, then you're gonna go to clothes menu, and then you're gonna go to MP customization. Okay, so hold on real quick. Let's go ahead, load the right one. It's this one right here. Alright, so my full self, kind of, sort of, well, I don't know if I can say my full self. He said face. The problem is, when you come into here, okay, that's the clothing. So what I thought, I was like, okay, let me go to the customization, because boom, that's where all your character's face stuff is. What he actually meant was the clothing. So if I'm not mistaken, that's head, beard, and teeth. These need to be at anything but 0. So you could put it to 1 like I did. As you can see, it says 146 1 1. That means there's nothing else. It's just that. 1 2 51 1 1. There's nothing else. It's just that. And then I did hands as well, just in case. 1 1 1 1 1 1. And then I did teeth, because I figured, since that's one of the things that becomes deformed is her teeth, I figured that's 1, which as you can see is 1 120 169 1 1. I did accessories, but clearly accessory is something. I don't know what it is, but it is something. As you can see, it says 16. That means it has different colors and stuff. Then I did accessory 2, just in case as well. And badges. As you can see, it works. I didn't touch hats because hats goes immediately to hats. Same with glasses and everything else, so those are good. Although we need a good hat, because we are going into a winter zone. Oh, I forgot about those hats. About to take this fool to... Needs to be something classy, though. About to take this fool to the Russia hat. What's it called? Matter of fact, actually, that would work on her clean. And not with this outfit. It would have, but not with this outfit. Let me, what I'm looking for is the knit beanie joints. So, boom, that's how I fixed it, you know what I mean? Hopefully. I mean, I checked, and it worked, but, you know, sometimes things happen. You think you fixed something, you go back, and boom, it ain't fixed, you know? They have a cream color? They don't, we can't use this. Actually, we could just switch this to black. I just switch, I mixed around, ran past something. Slow down a little bit here so I don't run past again. So boom, it works. So now we don't have to hide the character's face for character photos. Ain't that some crap? Doing character photos and you have to hide your character's face because there's a nasty looking glitch going. Doesn't make much sense, does it? Not to me, at least. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna say they should have black. Zoom out. Make sure she got the right shoes on. Gonna be like some kind of like a. Actually, let me get rid of the hat. It's not really fitting the pinup look I was going for. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna change her hairstyle. If we're going for more of a pinup style, obviously some knotless braids ain't gonna work. This is the best hairstyle they ever added to this dang game. I'm gonna switch it for these photos. Stick with those. Those are good heels. Bottom half. That's not gonna really work. Be able to see that. We don't want to see that. Hair. Let's switch her to that 1940s looking hairstyle I had her rocking for a hot minute. Not that ugly crap. This one. What the heck you doing? I don't need no dang taxi. What the fuck was that? Just get mad that the taxi didn't pull up? You need some real 1950s looking glasses. 50s, 40s. There they go. The cat eyes, man. Those were big in the 50s, boy. And then to North Yankton we go. Pause. Nice jersey you got there, sir, but them shoes loud as fuck. Them sound like boots, but you ain't even wearing boots. Oh, here we go. No, I didn't see that. Let's see what the graphics is looking like over there. Pretty dang superb. Pretty dang superb. This is not the time I want, though. The color isn't pretty enough. I think I have the wrong jacket. I think I gave her the wrong jacket. I mean, it'll work, but it's definitely the wrong jacket, that's for sure. Oh, 19. We're going 50s. It's cold weather. Let me say, I feel like a Thunderbird would be good for the background of these. Of course, classic, vapid peyote, Thunderbird. Convertible is not gonna work. Look at them wheels, man. They definitely made this car. This is a car that should have been, in my opinion, in the muscle class. Okay, we're talking about a car that barely weighed 3,000 pounds, yet for some reason in this game it's about 4,000. Okay, a car with a very healthy amount of horsepower. Lightweight, healthy horses at about 300 something, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me see. We always look something up in a photo session episode. GTA is no exception. Let me see. If I'm remembering correctly, a 55 Thunderbird. Oh, I put Thunderbird. I meant to put Ford because it probably pop up a cartoon. I don't know if the Thundercats cartoon is that old. Thunderbird specs, if I'm not mistaken. Top trim Thunderbird was pretty decent. Oh, I might have gone too far back. I went to 55. I had 198. I mean, that's not bad either for a car that barely weighs 3,000 pounds. The 292 V8, the Y block. Let me see. Which Thunderbird was decently powerful? I don't remember which one. Was it the 56 or was it the 57? 120 miles per hour top speed, that's not bad. This is when they switched up to the 300 cubic inch V8. So we're talking about, okay, a car that's not very heavy. I'm saying, if I'm remembering correctly, just barely over 3,000 pounds. Okay, when they switched up to the 300 cubic inches, when it had about 200 something horses, a decent amount of torque, because all cars back then always had a decent amount of torque. Man, this was a decently fast car in real life. Okay, this was Ford's little Roadster. For some reason in this game they made it Ford's heavy Roadster, heavy duty as a matter of fact. This thing is a behemoth in this game, as you could very clearly see. It's about the same size as that car, which is very unrealistic, because this is not a big car in real life. But yet, we park it up to next to this, which is a big car in real life, and this thing is bigger. Now that right there is a big underpowered car in real life, not this thing. Okay, this is a small, healthy car in real life. A little elegant car. I need a dang roof. Where's my roof at? My roof on. There we go. Okay, I don't remember where the heck the, Oh, I'm going the wrong way, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember where the town is. Do we want the town, actually? I feel like it'd be better, actually, if we get rid of pedestrians and cars. Have her out in this countryside. This is way prettier out here. Let's go deeper, though. There's more trees this way. More trees this way. And let's get this car in a real fashionable color here. This is how we do things on a GTA. Look at the quality of the wet road, man. Back that up a little bit, back that up a little bit. Alright, let's finish customizing. I'm gonna say, let's go with some chrome spokes. Smack some white walls on that joint. Lower it a little bit. And let's give it some color. Or color? What the fuck? Ain't supposed to be out here. I'm gonna go with, let's go with something old school, but fancy and unique at the same time. This one? Yeah, the dew yellow. I'm gonna make it look like my one on online. With a white roof. It looked like one I saw. Well, I didn't see it in real life, but my sister did, and she sent me some pictures of that thing. I don't know if I still have those pictures. Very gorgeous car. How do I clean this thing, though? It's got snow on the side. I don't want no snow on it. I mean, you're not really going to see it, but I would prefer it to be clean. Oh, there it goes. It's right there. Alright, boom. And now it's beautiful. And now that we've fixed our character, we're ready to go. Now we don't have to hide her face in the photos. Makes no sense. We're doing character-based photos. We always start off with a simple and brisk walk. Walk back toward the car. Slow turn so that the character's looking in that direction when you need them to be. Wow. That's that. Put her back in front of the car. Up there. This is how we do things here on GTA, man. Now that I got it fixed, man, we up in action. One of these days, though, I'll take the time to remake my other characters. It's going to take some time, though, because like I said, I have no real reference. For my GTA players, y'all know how GTA characters are created versus here on offline. It's a very completely different process, so recreate it. I can't just go on online and look at the character's stats and then bring it here. It doesn't work that way. This is raw code, as where, you know, online has its fancy UI and all that. We go with the private dance joints. Those ones should be simple. I gotta remember which one is which, though. I think it's these ones. I don't want the one where she moves too much. I just want the one where she... Why the fuck? Okay, luckily I didn't hit record yet. Alright, boom, this is the one I was looking for. Just a simple dance, nothing too crazy. He's facing the wrong direction, though. Wrong direction. Need her looking forward. Okay, there we go. Facing forward. There we go. Wow. Simple as that, folks. Simple as that. I mean, I don't know if I would say simple with this menu. It'd be simple if I had my other menu, because I got a bunch of stuff saved already. I'm starting from scrap here. I can't use none of my normal characters or nothing. Starting from scrap here, folks. And save. Wish I knew how to save on this menu, but I don't. It's been so long. Alright, let's do some regular seated, not seated, regular standing. Ah, shoot, facing the wrong. Cancel. Turn. Actually, let's get a little bit more distance from the car. Now her eyes ain't buck wide open. Now they're at their normal state, which ain't got her looking like a dang crackhead. It's a fairly normal thing here in GTA. It's like the Rockstar saw. You know, that's how my character's supposed to. Oh shoot, her arm is piercing through the jacket. That's how my character's supposed to look. In the photos, some of y'all probably realized that something is off. Okay? What happens is, if I remember, I'm gonna do a side-by-side about here. You can see in these pictures, in her face now versus in those pictures, her eyes are way too dang close together. Her face is elongated and her mouth is doing whatever that nasty crap is that it's doing. For obvious reasons, we don't want that. Not one bit. It's easy to disguise, but when you're doing character photos, the whole point is to see the character. Not have the character hidden, you know? Alright, let's see if we can find a lean against the car type of thing here. Let me go more toward the front of the car. Search. Lean. I ain't talking about the crackhead drink, base? Okay, there we go. A little bit of disguising. A little bit of disguising. We'll be able to hide it nicely. A little bit of disguising. These graphics. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, man. Straight stupid graphics. I only have one issue, and that is when sometimes I have my character on the move. You can kind of see like slight distortion, but that could be because I have the improper settings that you should have. They kind of had like a little guide on there. I used it a little bit, but not like a lot of it. So could be that. Could be that too. All right, let's have her facing the car this time in one last joint. Do we want a dance or do we want a stand? I think I'm gonna go with a dance. Gotta make sure she's facing the right direction though. I don't want to use too much of the same stuff as the last joint. That's not the same dance. Okay, so that'll work. Make sure it ain't the same dance, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, this is definitely private dances. These are definitely some private dances. I didn't know she was gonna be doing all that. Yeah, no, the difference though, the difference is noticeable, especially when you obviously you know your character, and then you see your character. You know, I actually forgot that it used to get worse. I have a video I posted that you could go see. It's called it's a J. Cole joint. It's a GTA music video I made to a J. Cole joint back in like 2021, I think. When you look at that video, watch the whole thing, but at the end, you'll see that, and that's my male character. That's Big Evo. You'll see that his fucking eyes are bulging out of his dang face. It used to be worse. folks. And then I just saw a photo somebody, because I was looking for how to fix it. I just saw a photo. Somebody's character was looking worse than that. Like their fucking whole eyeballs were bulging out. I forgot that used to happen. Luckily, we ain't got that problem no more. But as you saw, it can still be a little busted. Alright. Now that is completed, now we don't even have to skip forward because I know it ain't busted now. What I do want to do though is some indoor stuff. Matter of fact, I don't trust it. This mob menu is great, but right now it's a little janky, so we're gonna go ahead and work on the photos now. Alright, big money, no whammies, baby. There you go. Oh, well, outside of her eyes being at the back of her dang skull, she looks normal. Her eyes are at a proper distance. Her mouth isn't weird and open, and her face isn't elongated. See how normal she looks now? That's how she's supposed to look. Now look at the face there, and then look at the face here. Okay? That ain't normal. This is normal. This is how she's supposed to look. This is how she has looked for the past 12 years. No, 13. Well, actually, no. Her chin used to be a lot more narrow, but I fixed that recently because I was online probably like about a year ago now. And I was like, why in the world did I make her chin so dang narrow? When I made it wider like now, she looks a million times better. Wider chin. She used to have a fucking, man, you get hit in the forehead with a fool with a chin like that, you're gonna have a dent in your dang head. That's how pointy her chin was. Her chin was on the same level of pointiness as one of my uncles. That man used to be a bodybuilder back in the day. No, steroid usage. One of the side effects to that man was ultra pointy elbows. Crap was weird as fuck. You don't ever want that man to elbow you. Your face is gonna cave in with them fucking elbows because it's like 10 tons of calcium back there. I tell you, he hit you in the face with one of them elbows, you're gonna have a real bad year. The whole face gonna cave in with that man's pointy fucking elbows. He's still big too. You don't want that sharp elbow work. And boom. Look how much better she looks. No weird. This is another character. I ain't gonna lie, I've been taking a lot of tattoos off of my characters. I think I might hop on online just to take the tattoos off her. Don't get me wrong, certain characters work with it, but then after a while you kind of realize that, maybe this character never should have had it, because they look fine without it. Like there's some characters I have that I will not take tattoos off of, because it works for them. But a lot of my characters, I ain't gonna lie, I've been snatching the tattoos off of them. Some of them I kind of can't, though, because they have too many pictures with tattoos. Like my main character on Cyberpunk. She's had... I do so many dang photos with that character. Anytime I get a new mod, I'm more than likely going to test it out on her. So because of that, I have so many dang pictures of that character that I can't take the tattoos off of her, or it'll be too noticeable. As we're certain... What the fuck going on? Why did the NPC car turn into her car? What's the dilly with that though? Or we're gonna have to try to hide that because obviously that's not gonna be right. So certain characters I've been taking tattoos off of that shouldn't have had them in the first place. Because it just doesn't match them. You know what I'm saying? That's like myself. There are people who get tattoos and they look right with them, but then that's like me getting a tattoo. What the fuck am I getting a tattoo of? I have zero ideas on what I would get a tattoo of. And I know not everybody's tattoos have meaning, but it just wouldn't make sense for someone like myself when I got nothing, you know what I mean? I have not the slightest idea of what I would ever put on myself. So if I was to get a tattoo, it'd be like, what did I get a tattoo for? You know what I'm saying? That's where some people got things like, yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. There's just certain reasons you would and then you wouldn't. A lot of my characters got tattoos for no damn reason, kind of, sort of. All right, those three are good. Actually, I don't know if I like the third one because I didn't expect it. That's not the angle I wanted. I didn't expect her car to be in 2 different places. I never seen that before. I kind of expected the car to still be behind her, not in front of her, and behind her at the same dang time. I ain't never seen that before. Actually, I said I need to get online. There's no reason for me to get online. I don't even have it downloaded. Anytime I play GTA, it's offline. That's where you get to do the most goofy and dumb stuff. Offline. I should kind of look like Park from Call of Duty. The old Cold War Park, though, not the Black Ops 6 Park. I don't know what the heck they did to her. I'll be mad as fuck. I hopped on a Call of Duty to see my new character, and then she looked 50 years older for some dang reason. I know there was mad people who were upset because in the storyline you can either save the dude or save Park. The people who save the dudes, they're talking about, man, all these simps. I'm like, oh my goodness, the 3D character dude. I swear the word simp had meaning back in the 90s when only Oakland dudes was saying it. Nowadays everybody's saying it just to say it. You simping. It's a 3D character. That is not possible. Can't spend money on a 3D character unless it's like a VTuber. I'm sure now that's simping. Okay. Back then though, you know, simping was like, hey, you spending thousands of dollars on a chick who ain't gonna give you nothing. Nothing, not even a fucking hug. Anytime you try to give her a hug, she's like, oh, no, don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? But you getting her Gucci bags and stuff and buying her cars and I don't know about no car, but buying her new shoes and taking her out to dinner and crap. That was simple. Now, I mean, if you even fucking look in the direction, if you don't get hit with harassment, you're gonna be called a simp. That crap is hilarious. Y'all just be using the word just to use the word, huh? I mean, when E40 was saying it, it made some sense. That was them old school West Coast days, though. These youngsters don't know nothing about that. Unless you are West Coast and you got an uncle who West Coast. Uncle, your pops. A lot of these youngsters don't be knowing them, but that's like cringe. Everybody who uses cringe. So many overuses of the word cringe. You got I keep seeing Delulu now. That's a new thing. I remember I was playing Warcraft, doing some PvP, and this dude was talking about how he hated there's a battleground on World of Warcraft called Alterac Valley. It's a massive scale, I mean obviously by the name Valley, it's a massive scale BG. 40v40, it's all out war, okay? And this dude was talking about how he hated Alterac, and then me and somebody else were talking about, man, Alterac's the best BG of all time. Some dang random person got mad at me out of nowhere, talking about B, you don't, how do you like Alterac Valley? You can't even move around. I'm like, huh? I typed I mean, it's a great BG. I don't get what the problem is. And then I went back to talking with the other people. We were like, Alterac Valley is the greatest. Me and this Warlock, we're just agreeing. Okay, Warlock is a class. I'm playing a Warrior, which is a melee class, obviously by the name Warrior. And the person playing a Paladin is essentially a Warrior, but with a little bit of holy magic. And they're like, okay, and then they were like, okay, you continue being Delulu. I'm like, okay, I'm a little confused on how I'm delusional. I've been playing this same Warrior for nearly 20 years now. I know this dang BG like the back of my hand, just like I know this Warrior like the back of my hand. How the fuck am I delusional because you suck? You suck at your class, so somebody else is delusional? Please make that make sense. Somebody help me with that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm the delusional one because this nigga suck at a map. Come on, man. I was playing this map when I was a kid, dude. I keep seeing that a lot. Delulu. That crap is ugly. I ain't gonna lie. That is such an ugly word. Should have kept it to delusional. Delusional sounds way better. Delulu? That's gotta be some Twitter crap, I ain't gonna lie to you though. That's why I don't use Twitter. That's why I don't use a lot of social media actually. If I ain't posting some of my work, that's it. I do not chat on social media for any social media reasons because there's just too many fucking idiots, too many losers. You know what I'm saying? There are way too many internet dwellers on them on those type of social media websites. That dude straight up got mad at me because I knew the map better than he did. Clearly. Like, how the fuck am I delusional because you stink at the paladin? Maybe you should play a different class. You trying to dish your problems off on me. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I've been playing this boo-boo-head game for 20 years now. I ain't got the same issues you got. Me and you, we not in the same pool. Okay? You on the shallow end. I'm on the deep end. I've been in this game for a long time. Ain't got no problems in Alterac Valley. I drop kills on whoever, wherever. No matter what BG we doing, dude. I'm all Delulu. You gotta stay off Twitter, son. And man, that is definitely either that is some TikTok stuff or some Twitter stuff. I don't even use TikTok no more. I used to upload to it, but I mean, I'm sure it's great, but a lot of times when it comes to stuff like that, TikTok, I feel like if you're gonna do TikTok, it can only be like short clips of your main stuff, and you try to get people over to YouTube or Instagram, wherever your main thing is, because a lot of people will try to stick you to TikTok if possible. And my problem with TikTok is, number one, I'm trying to do the crafts I love the most. And at the same time, simultaneously, if I can get paid, I wouldn't mind that. TikTok, man. We'd have to make like 15 TikToks a day to see any real cash flow. You know what I'm saying? You would have to be uploading like 17 times a day, dude. Okay? Gotta make my 30th TikTok of the day or I'm gonna get booted. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool on, grinding the 50 TikToks a day. I already did that on my Warcraft channel, kind of sort of with shorts. Shorts don't pay a whole lot. It's not bad, but it's not, I mean, it's better than TikTok, that's for sure. Shorts definitely pay better than TikTok. I posted a couple of shorts. One time I went ham on my Warcraft channel because I hadn't posted nothing in a minute. Kind of like now. I hadn't posted anything in a minute, so I uploaded like 15 shorts, and a grand total of that 15 shorts, it wasn't even that much views. It was like probably like 1,000 to 5,000 views per short, and it made me $10. So I could only imagine that if you're going ham on shorts and you want to make shorts your main thing, I mean, 30,000 views off of a bunch of 8-second clips. And making $10 is actually not bad if you put the math together. Now imagine you're constantly doing shorts and that's your main thing. Shoot, man, 500,000 views on a short probably be like fucking $500 or more. You keep stacking that up, and you keep doing them dang shorts. I mean, that's gonna rise decently. I mean, you ain't gonna be like living and eating like a king. But I mean, well, if your shorts go super viral and crap like them people who be getting like 60 million views, it's possible. It's hard work. You gotta put the work in, but it's possible. Gotta go to the dang back rooms, man. This fool keep calling taxis and crap. I don't need no dang taxi. Come on, ma. Trying to just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Am I hearing? Alrighty. Last set. I was trying to take her to the online maps, but them joints was taking 10 years low. It's hot in this room. I've been recording this for a little minute now. Okay, so I was like, maybe next time. Right now, I would like to finish this up. How do I get to the backyard? I don't remember how to get to the backyard. Oh, I'm outside. I don't know if I can go outside though, because I teleported here. Dang it! Alright, well, inside is decent. It's not a bad looking place. It ain't great, that's for sure, but it's not bad either. I wouldn't live in something like this. This is more like a, you know what I'm saying? It's more like an Airbnb type spot. It's just clean to be at for the moment. Let me stop lying. This place is fucking ugly, but it's a nice outside. It's a nice in and out, you know? If this was like an Airbnb, it'd be kind of popping. Okay, she got the pink suit on, the old school one, because he's got the nice colors and stuff. I was going to do the newer suits, but they always don't have the fancy colors like the old suit had. I mean, they got some nice colors, don't get me wrong. I'd use them for other photo sessions, but at this moment of time, I wanted something with more striking colors. Let's do some stands. This is going to be mostly standing poses, of course. Because this menu, I don't know if I can actually move the character around. Put her in, like... Oops, I forgot to do the loop. Dang it. Enable. How many times I gotta push the button? I don't know if this one has a joint where you can move the character around and stuff like the odd menu I normally use does. That's the greatness of menu. Don't think this one has all them options, but it's all good. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty surprised at how well I did recreating her with no actual reference outside of my brain and whatever photos I had. Just looking back and forth over and over until I got it right. This is pretty dang close outside of makeup color. The makeup color, I can't really do nothing about that though, because the way this menu works, once again, the issues of this menu. The way this menu works is it doesn't allow me to use the normal colors of the makeup that you're choosing. You have to use like weird RGB colors, which isn't normal. Actually, wait, no, we used that one already. Let's not use too many of the same ones. I don't think I used the last one. Yeah, this will work. Like, look at me. Yeah, I never used these old school suits, so I'm like, let me do something, you know, more suited. This place has a very old school look to it though, actually. So if you ever wanted to do like some old 1950s to 1970s style pinup stuff on GTA, this is definitely the place to do it. This place definitely has the look for it. Console. Place definitely has the look for it. Especially some 70s looking stuff. This looks like this was designed way back in the day and kept within that day. Whoever made it decided that they wanted to keep it this way. Weren't gonna update it. Fucking Michael and the FBI folks got this for Franklin. Say, hey, maybe you'll like this spot. Probably not. But I mean, you live in his normal home to this, you know, it's an upgrade. Like I said, if I was living where Franklin was living to this, I would like it solely for the simple fact that it's a million times better than what I was just living in. Whether I actually like it or not doesn't matter. It looks better than where I just was. Oh, that's not. There's that. Oh goodness. Where's the, what the fuck? Where's the club joints? Oh. I was like, what the heck am I looking at? It'll be nice to actually use these without her face being heavily deformed. Looking for these some high people dances. These look like, you know, you want a dang acid trip dances right here, man. You seeing fucking stars on Earth type of dances. What was the first one? Let me go back to that one. Yeah, that one. These some, you know what I mean? See how she's looking at her hand? Her hand is like 50 different colors. That's what she's staring at. These some high people dances. These ain't no normal dances. You know what? I'm gonna use the backyard for another time. After all, like I said, summer is coming, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of summer themed stuff. Okay, swimming pools, beaches, off-roads, lots of trucks. Gonna be a lot of summer themed stuff. And let's do one more. Let's do a dance. Or another dance. Oops. Close the menu on accident. Let's go back to the private dances. Let me go with the first one. Just a simple dance in the pink suit. Come on, man, in the pink suit. I used to make my character rock this suit all the time back on 360. I always, I ain't gonna lie. I used to dress my character according to how much money she had. So if she had a lot of cash, this was back on 360, so this was with my Native American character. So if she had a lot of cash, I'd have her in suits, suit dresses, pantsuits, stuff like that, always looking fancy. Fancy hats and crap like that. But if she ain't have a lot of money, she would be rocking regular street clothes. You know what I mean? She was ready to kick dough activity, whatever it took to get the money back in the pockets. Until we found Rooftop Rumble. That was never an issue anymore. Rooftop Rumble was the savior of my character's pockets. From broke as fuck all the time to too much money all the dang time. Look at that. No deformed face. See, this house is small though. I don't know if the field of view is gonna work very well here. Why does she have a white undershirt? God dog it. I must have messed something up. The chain is clipping too. I didn't even realize that. Dang it. Okay, let's use... Oh, no, never mind. That looks fine. Actually, look like she's just regularly suited up. Supposed to be kind of a semi-pinup thing. Just looks like a regular person ready to go on a 1970s business trip. It's the only time I think you'll see somebody wearing a pink suit these days. That's the problem though. A lot of suits are too similar these days. What happened to the fancy colored suits? People who's too scared to be unique. Everybody out here looking the dang same, baby. When's the last time you saw somebody rocking a crazy colored suit outside of your uncle? You know, unks love wearing them crazy colored suits. Outside of your dang uncle. When's the last time you saw somebody rocking a crazy colored suit that you didn't know, you know? I have to redo these. It wasn't supposed to be a basic white shirt underneath. I mean, yeah, I probably could anyways. I think it's been long enough. This was, there was a lot of work we had to do in between. This was kind of an impromptu episode. I kind of wanted y'all to just see the graphics, the amazingness. Suit came out wrong, though, and it is quite hot. It's kind of late to edit this. As long as y'all enjoyed it, though, that is good, because there will be more. Most definitely, there will be more. These graphics are too... To me, the GTA is now worth doing GTA sessions because of how good these graphics are. There you go, banned. You are permanently banned from using Rockstar Games online services and not permitted. You are a member of GTA Plus. You're right. You would need to manually cancel your membership. That was 6 years ago. So if you ever wondered, if you got permanently banned from GTA just recently, you ever wondered, is there ever a chance for you getting back on? No. That ban happened 6 years ago. 6 or 7. They ain't reinstated it yet. And I'm perfectly fine with that, because if it ain't offline, I do not give a crap about this game. Bring 6 already, alright? Simple. Actually, no, matter of fact, we're not going to end this yet. I kind of really wanted that. That was going to be a clean session. I'm going to just redo it. I probably changed her shirt part and didn't realize it. Oh, what the heck happened? Alrighty, back in action. What was that? I think I hit the button. Accident. Alright, let's send it back to where we had it, which was 7 in the morning. And then pull that all the way down so we can see the sunlight. I don't know what that sound was I just made. Okay. Actually, matter of fact, let's bring it a little lower so we could really see the sunlight shining. It's not doing too well shining through the glass. It gives her more of a golden tone. Which is more proper, considering she is indeed. I don't know. I tried to think of something. I couldn't think of nothing. I wonder if I use these chairs. Well, object spawning. That's all I get is object spawning. I need Minyo, man. I need them to hurry up and update Minyo. Son, I'm about to try out some of the older ones for enhanced and see if any of those work. Problem is the most recent one crashes the dang game. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. Fix that crap. Minyo is the best. I can port all my characters, hopefully, from the old one to the new one. Although it was a lot easier remaking them any dang ways through Minyo. So, I mean, it'll work. Take a while, but it'll work. Alright, let's get this re-going here. We're gonna do the same ones since the dang outfit was messed up. I didn't realize I had it on one. You have the shirt part on one. It's the very first shirt you get for the female character, but it's only white. It's hidden. It's a hidden shirt. You never actually see it in game. Only ones you see is the ones with colors. The gray, black, the yellow and black, those joints. You put it on 3, that is nothing. That's where I messed up. I didn't have it on 3, I had it on 1. Messing up the swag, boys, messing up the swag. That light pole back there, I mean that electrical pole back there don't look too good. It's kind of leaning. You know, electrical poles ain't really supposed to lean like that. I know it's been a long time since I've seen one. You know, living in the desert, they're mostly underground now. Back when I used to live in Buffalo, okay, New York, you know what I mean? They didn't lean like that unless they were about to fall over. That's not good. Them days and days without power, so much fun. Just love sleeping. And, well, I was about to say sleeping in the dark. That's kind of normally how you would sleep. But what I meant to say was just love having no power during the dead of winter. Man, great times. Great times, dude. Ain't gotta deal with that no more. Really though, for real. Normally, you don't really want storms. But because we're in this desert, the likely of a storm being a real issue is pretty dang slim. Okay, the most we might have to worry about is flash flooding, but we live up on a semi hill, so flash flooding doesn't happen where I am directly. So I need that monsoon season. I'm trying to capture some fucking madness for y'all, for myself as well, because the storms are gorgeous. When you see the constant lightning flashes, just flashes, man, shoot, that crap be beautiful. Them storms be huge. Imagine catching that on video. Okay, I got a joint coming out this Wednesday, coming up. That it was a decent sized storm cloud. That was gorgeous. I had to catch it. Well, you know, you ought to see that joint right there. You know what I mean? I don't know how many people YouTube gonna send it to, but we slowly getting back up, so it's all good. Hopefully, actually, let me turn her toward the camera. I wanted her to be toward the camera. She was facing the opposite direction. I just realized. Here we go. That crap is nice though. We're slowly making our way back up. I think YouTube is starting to notice, like, okay, he's serious this time. Although realistically, I was serious every time. It's the unfortunates of indecisiveness. We ain't dealing with that no more. I done fixed that. I done corrected that. We sticking to it. Sticking to it so dang much. I really haven't even been recording that much for my gaming channel. Making beats and taking pictures is pretty much all I've been doing. What was the last one I had did? Oh, that's right. The one where it looked like she was high as fuck dancing, looking at her wrist. She was seeing a million different colors on her wrist and crap. Why is she facing that direction? Cancel. Earn. Okay. I was always serious. Just that, that indecisiveness, boy. It gets you. It lurks and then it gets you. You know what I mean? You want to work on 17 different things, so you keep bouncing around to this and that and that and this and this and that and that and this. Not this time. Okay? Because I know what it is I want to do. Need to do. Photography and music have been my two biggest things since I was a kid, especially photography. Music for me was always just, there's a lot of music that people don't make that I would love to hear, so I want to make it. As where photography was just a thing I got glued to. I had said this in a live stream I was doing on my Warcraft channel. When at that point, it's been a while. I ain't been on Warcraft in a minute. One of my dang accounts is about to go down. One already did. But when I'm doing, I done ran in circles one too many times. Cancel that one. Did like 3 laps. Accident. Can't use that one. Getting close. When I'm doing these pictures, it's because I'm going to do them. It's not because I feel the need to. It's because I'm going to. I was going to hop on GTA and do these. There is no. Oh no, I didn't delete the old one, so I don't know which ones are which. Okay, that's got to be these ones then. Son of a gun. I didn't delete the old ones. I don't know which ones is which. I guess we're just gonna have to load them up and see. When I'm doing these photos, it's because I'm going to do them. When I did my Warcraft videos, it felt like I was going out of my way to do them. The problem is I had been doing that for so many dang years and it never really got anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is with my photos is whether they go anywhere or not, I know for a fact that I'm still going to be doing them. But the thing is, if I put the dang time and work in without the indecisiveness catching me again, okay, ain't gonna happen again. You know what I'm saying? These are something I'm gonna do, hands down. All I gotta do is put the dang work in and it's gonna continue to grow. I'm starting to see comments on the videos again. One of my videos are picking up views out of nowhere, so that means it's starting to hit the algorithms again, and that's good. Do my photos how I always wanted to. Ain't gotta, you know what I mean? There's no extra bullcrap with it. Oh, what the heck? Why is my photos folder not open? I can't see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? None of that extraterrestrial bullcrap happening no more. Just working on my photos while doing videos. You need to work on Instagram a bit because Instagram is very slow to get you back, if you even ever do. I mean, once Facebook bought Instagram, Instagram became a different world, boy. Facebook got their hands on it. It take a lot to get your photos seen without having to pay ads, which I'm gonna do any dang ways, just because that's the smarter idea. It take a minute. It take a minute, boy. I keep getting stuck on this dang window. Right there, that's clean. You know what I'm saying? It take a minute for Instagram, but you know, once it gets back to where it was, it's gonna be nice. This is the stuff that I've always done, and this is stuff I'll keep doing. This is what I enjoy. It's what I actually enjoy the most. I was doing the Warcraft videos. Back then, it was because I wanted to. Over time, though, it became because this is what's working. Even though everything else was working too. Like I said, that indecisiveness, backing up too dang far, that indecisiveness can catch you and make you think something's happening, something ain't working when it very clearly is. But then you jump to another thing, and then you jump to another thing, and then you jump to another thing, and then you realize you hustled so many things, none of them actually got any dang where, because you didn't spend enough time on each. Fixing that, you know, fixing that. I need to see if you can change facial expressions. I completely forgot if you could do that or not. Kind of forgot to look it up. Let's go. Kind of forgot to look that, or not look it up, but kind of forgot to check to see if I could pull that off. Because her makeup is so light, you can see what I was talking about earlier. The problem with GTA characters is they have a whole lot of wrinkles for a character who's supposed to be decently young. I mean, she looks great for a GTA character, absolutely, but There's some issues that she got because I can't refine her properly. I'll fix it though. I get there. I probably, for the most part, ain't got to change too much. I know I do got to change her cheeks. Her cheeks are a lot wider than they're supposed to be. We'll get her there, though. We'll get her there. A lot harder when you don't have true reference photos, though. I thought if I do it from menu, that would work. Didn't. I mean, it kind of did, but not a whole lot. There's still a lot that's missing. And I need that person, whoever made that clean skin mod, I'm hoping they make that for enhanced one of these days, because that mod was also very important to moving very unnecessary amount of wrinkles that a 30-year-old character would have in comparison to a 30-year-old in real life. Unless that fool been smoking since they were like 12, and even then, it still don't be that crazy. I've seen a few smokers who sound like straight garbage. Cigarette smokers who sound like garbage but don't quite look it yet. They might have that nasty cough, but they ain't got even they not this dang wrinkly. Like, what the fuck was y'all thinking? Y'all ain't learned nothing from Saints Row 3, huh? Saints Row 3 was harder to make a busted character than it was a good-looking character. Making a good-looking character on Saints Row was the easy part. Making a busted character, unless you just put all the sliders at the very end, it was near impossible to make a busted character on that game. It was near impossible, dude. Yeah, see, if I get that the wrinkleless mod, she'll look, it's like right now, like I said, she looked perfectly dang fine for a GTA character. You gotta get rid of them wrinkles. She'll be back at her normal, this 30-year-old character self. At this point, when did GTA drop for Xbox One? When I had first made this character? This character, believe it or not, was an accidental make. She was never supposed to exist. What had happened was, okay, before they had released it for Xbox One, I was reading that little manual they had made, letting you know how it's all gonna go down once you move over to Xbox One. I read that little joint they made like 50 times. Never once did they say you could only transfer one time, though. So what I did was I tried to transfer a second time. You might be thinking, how come? Well, because we were playing on Xbox One for a little bit, but my one of my homeboys at the time and one of our homegirls we used to play with like crazy, they didn't have Xbox One yet. So we went back to 360 to play with them some more. So when I had ported over to Xbox One, my character had about 2.8 million. When we went back to Xbox 360 and started hustling again, I had 6.7. So I was like, you know what, let me transfer again. None of us knew you couldn't. Shoot, even my dad, he was like, man, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that too when you're done. So I went to transfer my character. Okay, I had 6.7 million now. I went from level 218 to 300 something. I had way more cars, way more clothes. Well, all the clothes already from that billionaire joint that happened way back then. I don't know how many of y'all remember that, but y'all remember like 2013 Christmas time, GTA $1 billion bounties started popping up all over the place. Somebody had put a $1.6 billion bounty on me. Somebody on my friends list was trying his best to get that thing off me. He popped up in our dang party one time. Quick little side story, he popped up in our party one time talking about, yo, Jadam, you got a $1 billion bounty? Like, how the heck you find out? He's like, oh no, I was just wondering. This fool's like, you just sit in the house though? You're not coming outside? And I'm like, nope, I'm just chilling in the house. He's like, it's a private lobby though. How come you're not coming out? It's just us. It was me, my dad, my homeboy, and then him. He was like, how come you're not coming out though? It's just us. It's just us. He was so freaking antsy. I'm like, I'm not coming outside because you're here now. And he was like, what do you mean? He started fake laughing and crap. And I'm like, Because if you kill me, you know what's gonna happen afterwards. I'm gonna hunt you down. You'll never play GTA ever again. He's like, no, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna kill you. Just come out. Just come out. I was like, man. My homeboy, he's like, man, just get out the party. He kicked him out the party. He's like, man. I'm like, man, I know dang well you don't think I'm that dang stupid to think I'm gonna come out here with you being all eager and antsy. He was gonna try to kill. He wanted that 1.6. I don't blame him. It's 1.6 billion. You ain't got to do crap after that. But back to the main story. So we have all this dang money now. Oh, that's a full 10. Guess you guys will never hear the story then. Let me stop. We got all this fucking money now. I'm sitting on 6.7 billion. Oh, not that much. 6.7 million. Okay, I'm like, time to get this hustle on. Okay, let me go ahead and switch my character over. So she'll have a bunch of new money on the Xbox. Well, number one, my original character, she was a Native American lady. They destroyed her face. She went from looking like a great Xbox 360, okay, character, which was hard to pull off back then. Tan skin. All right, she had her dark black hair. She was a native lady, okay, which you would expect of a Native American person. Okay. On, heck was that? On the Xbox One, man, they turned her into a dang horse. She looks like a oh, the dang menu crashed. That's why in between clips you see me close the game, exit the game, because the menu crashes, and I got to use this menu, which is not good. This menu sucks. But anyways, back to the story. She went from looking like a great native lady to a dang human horse. Okay, she looks like what's that actress name? She looked like a young Jennifer Aniston if her face ballooned, elongated. That's no joke what she looked like. So I was like, yikes. But I was gonna roll with it. I gave her different makeup style. It fixed her up a little bit. And for some reason they made her dang eyes gray. So I changed them back dark brown. Right? But when I go to transfer the second time, it says secondary transfers are not allowed. You will be returned to GTA Online. Here's the issue. It didn't return me to GTA Online. It returned me to the starter menu you see when you have one or more characters, when you're going to swap characters. And there was no one there. There was no character there. I'm stunned. I'm looking at the screen. I'm in the party with my homeboy, my dad, and homegirl at the time. We're all waiting. They're waiting to play. And I see that my level 218 character is gone. I was like, well, I guess I'm not playing GTA anymore. And they were like, huh? What happened? I'm like, my character is gone. All 200 levels gone. And I was dead serious. I'm like, I'm not playing no more. I'm not about to level that far again. And they were both, my dad was trying not to laugh. My homeboy, he was laughing like crazy. They were like, no, you know we gonna hustle. You know we gonna make the money. Just make a new character. I'm like, I gotta start from level 1. I have nothing. What? Man, I'm a dang deer, dude. You can't stop me, Buster. I'm a freaking deer, son, with antlers, man. Man, be quiet, lady. Call me stupid? I ain't stupid. You stupid. Sit down, man. Sit down, man. Don't stand up, dude. You see me, man. 600 pounds of muscle, man. Come on, man. Stop playing, man. Anyways, like I was saying. Oh, wait, no. This was the witness. He witnessed that whole thing. Come on over here, sir. I've never seen him before. Uh-oh. Policia. But let me stop. Look, man. Everything was gone. My guns, my houses, my character, my levels, gone. I was dead serious. I was like 2 seconds from quitting. They was like, no, you know we gonna hustle. You know we gonna hustle. So I'm like, okay. The good thing was, even though everything was gone, the money was still there. So even though I had to start at level 1 again, I still had 2.8 million. So the restart wasn't as bad as it was going to be in the first place. It sucked, but that is how that character exists now. What? This man just kicked a deer in the chest and got an instant kill. That man's strong as fuck. Anyways, make sure you hit that like button. Wait, why did we turn into Michael? I wasn't Michael. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and notification bell. Show it to people join Legendary Clan Sports Channel to become legendary. I do all things photography and cinematics, virtual, real life, and sometimes AI. With that being said, make sure you check out Instagram. That's where I post most of these photos. And Deviant, that's for the stuff that's just a little too much for Instagram, but never too much now. Don't go over there expecting some madness. Check out the gaming channel if you want. That's where you'll see a lot of goofy gameplay like what we were just doing. And you get to hear more of those stories more often whenever I do upload, which is not super not often. I upload there fairly decently. And then check out the music channel. That's where you hear all this background music. It's hot as fuck, and I'm kind of hungry. I'm out.